Hey, it's Tori, and welcome back to my channel. Well, we finally did it. We finally hit 50,000 subscribers. This is crazy, and honestly, it couldn't have come during a better time, honestly. This past weekend, from the 10th, I think. Yeah, from the 10th to the 12th of May, we just had such a fantastic weekend. On the 10th, we saw Conquer Divide. They were supporting Avatar. And then on the 11th, we saw Starset for the second time. And on the 12th, I got to see Imminence and Of Virtue, two bands. One, Imminence, I've been a huge fan of since like 2019. My brother actually introduced me to them through their song Infected. And Of Virtue, I've pretty much done a reaction to all of their latest releases within the past couple of years, and we've formed like a really nice connection. So I finally got to see both of those bands. And while we were away for the weekend, we hit 50k, and it's just been so overwhelming. And I'm probably going to get a little emotional just because I didn't think we would ever get here, quite honestly. I didn't think that 50 or 10 people would even want to watch my channel, and yet 4 years strong. And, you know, I've never been about analytics or numbers or anything like that. I really don't care about that stuff. I'm just here because I love music. It's part of my life, and it's a huge part of my life, and I don't know what I would do without it, quite honestly. If somebody came into the world and just like yoinked it out and took it away, I don't know how I would continue living. It would be extremely hard. Music is a gateway into so many emotions for us, and it connects us on so many different levels. I mean, we were at the Imminent show, and there was a brother and a sister who were studying the VIP line, and we came and stood in the line after I got to interview Eddie and Harold of Imminence on their tour bus. And they added us onto the VIP experience because that the VIP experience just went like this, and I was completely happy, you know, paying the extra money for it. But they added us onto the experience. They gave us all access passes, and they were just the sweetest, most humble, kind to earth people who just truly love what they're doing. And it was just such a fantastic experience. But as we were waiting to go back in for the VIP experience, there was a brother and a sister, and he's like, "Oh, Tori," like, he recognized me, and that whole evening, we just stood with them and chatted with them and connected with them over our love of music, and now we're friends with each other on Facebook, and hopefully next time we go to Atlanta, or even if they come here, that we can meet up and hang out. It was just, the people you meet along this journey has been crazy, and the fact that I get to do this, and it's so surreal when people do recognize me. I had 3 people during the Imminence concert that did recognize me, you know, and I never know what to say other than, you know, thank you for your support. And from the bottom of my heart, honestly, because I know they don't want to bother me, and I don't want to bother them either. You know, they're there to watch this concert. It's not about me, it's about the band. So I just wanted to make a quick video just to say thank you so much to everybody for your support, for being here. To my Taurians, without you, without your support, this channel wouldn't be what it is. And then also to all the labels, I'm not going to name every single one, but they know who they are, that truly understand what reactions are and what reactions do for the music scene, and you know, that free advertising, and that they've trusted me enough to now connect me in doing these interviews. I am such a socially awkward person in real life. Like, if you meet me and Robin, like, Robin is the talker. Speaking of Robin, you know, of course, we promised we will do a live stream. So on his next Friday off, we will have a live stream from like 1 p.m. EST onwards for a couple of hours where he will join, and we will also film our first reaction together. Probably won't film it during the live stream, but we will film it after. And I did put a little community post asking you guys to name some songs and bands for us to check out. Right now, Imminence Come What May is the winner, so it's probably going to be that we're going to be checking out together. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, I am so overwhelmed with emotions right now that I find myself like just randomly tearing up here and there. And at one point I just need to let myself have a full-on like happy cry about everything. But yeah, onwards and upwards, I guess, you know. Maybe this year we can reach 100k and get that silver play button, and that would be something else. But also about this weekend, you know, Friday I got to sit down with Izzy and Sam of Conquer Divide, and I got to interview them about their tour that they're doing. And I made these like little cue cards that Robin had the great idea that I should have the band sign them for me. Like, I got these like little stickers, and I should have the band sign them as like little keepsakes. Like, Old School Nerd has these license plates. I have my little cue cards with like all my questions on the back. So yeah, this is Conquer Divide's one. Like, Izzy and Sam were so lovely, and Sam really took care of us that night, and the interview was phenomenal. The girls, like, they're doing everything themselves. They set up themselves. They are doing the merch themselves. You know, they don't have a merch person. So we went up to, like, I bought 2 t-shirts, Robin bought a t-shirt, and then of course the sticker that we got. And they gave me a discount. I was like, no, stop it, you know. So we like tipped them a little bit more than we usually would, so that it would try and make up for it. But thank you, ladies, for that. You guys are just absolutely insane, and I can't wait to see you again. And then Starset on the following Saturday, we drove to Atlanta, Georgia, and it was just pure luck that Starset was Saturday and Imminence was Sunday. So we decided to make a long weekend out of it, because if Starset wasn't playing, then I would have probably gone to the show in Charlotte, as it's a little bit closer for us to drive there. But yeah, Starset, like, I like Starset. I listen to their music, but they're not like one of my favorites. They are one of Robin's favorites, but that show, like, truly lives up to their tour name that they have right now of Immersion, and it really does pull you into everything that is going on. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody who will be going to see Starset, because we went in that completely blind. We did not know what to expect, and it just mind-blowing experience. And then of course Sunday, as I said, I got to sit down with Eddie and Harold of Imminence and interview those guys about their tour and about their music. And that was a huge thing for me personally, because I have been a fan of Imminence for a very long time. They're one of my favorites. Eddie's voice just has this emotion that really helps with your emotions, and it's like he's singing into your soul. And the whole band were just super sweet, kind, humble people. Again, they put us on the VIP experience, even though, you know, I could not get the tickets in time. They gave us all access passes, and again, with my little cue card, I got that signed from the band. And then again, here are the little passes stickers they gave us that we stuck on our clothing. Yeah, I need to get myself like an imminent sticker. They didn't have them at the merch booth. Also, during that, with their VIPs, they offer these Polaroids. Unfortunately, mine is blurry. But they also let you take cell phone photos at the same time as the Polaroid is being taken. So I'm really thankful for that. Because otherwise mine would have been blurry. And Robin took like 4, you know, just continued taking them. And the show, oh my gosh, the show. They're one of the only bands, well, they are the only band I have seen where their stage manager hands out, like, he had this incense burner with 2 incense sticks on it, and it was burning, and he told, like, we were stood right at the front, there was no barrier, it was just us and the stage. So my neck, it's still sore now as I'm filming this. But yeah, so they passed this incense all the way back to the sound guy, and it just made the whole room smell amazing. Because there's nothing worse than sweaty people, you know, and it just smelled so good, and it's such a good idea. But of course, Of Virtue came out first as they were doing their supports slot, and, you know, Tyler noticed me, he gave me a little fist bump, and after the show, we went and met them at the merch booth, and Tyler was dealing with some personal issues, so we couldn't get to say hey to him. But I just sent him a little message after, because the guys did go out and have him sign my little cue card for me, just saying thank you for taking the time to do that, and that I'm sorry we didn't get to meet. But of course, he doesn't owe anybody any of his time. Nobody owes anyone any of their time. So hopefully next time I'll get to meet the whole group together. But Damon gave me the best squeezes. He hugged me like 3 times and just said thank you so much for all of the support. And here's their little cue card. They had stickers. So because I was supposed to be interviewing them, but they got there a little bit too late for that to happen. So maybe next time they're around, I can interview them. But then, you know, the second act was Catch Your Breath, and they were amazing. A band that Robin knows, but I really didn't until then. And then of course Imminence. Oh my gosh, like, I already loved Imminence, but seeing them live and seeing that passion come from within and that emotion was absolutely next level. I know they're about to wrap up on this US tour, but whenever they come back over here, I will 100% be going again, because I think they're one of the best bands I've seen live in, like, since I've been going to shows at what, like 16, and now I'm 36. Just that energy, that passion, that love for what they're doing. And again, I got to interview Eddie and Harold, and of course the ladies from Conquer Divide. So I'll leave those links down in the description if you guys want to check those out. But again, just thank you from the bottom of my heart. I know I've already made a post on my community page, on Facebook, on Discord, on Instagram, just saying thank you, but I wanted to do it like person to person, if you will, and just show that that I'm being sincere with it, because, you know, words can sometimes not come off as sincere as they are, but I just really feel like thank you is not enough. And it's crazy that what we've built here is becoming what it is, and it's only gonna grow and get bigger, and hopefully maybe by the end of the year, if things keep going as they are, we'll maybe hit 100k. We'll see. Again, I'm really not one for numbers and analytics. I really don't care about that at all. I don't even look at it in my YouTube studio whatsoever. It was just by chance that I saw that I'd hit 50k. And then also I had a few of my community comment in Discord, you know, a few of my wonderful mods. And it just, you guys are amazing. And I love you so very much. And just remember that you're never alone, and you're always wanted. You are loved. You are needed. And I could not do this without you. So I'm gonna wrap this up before I ramble on any longer. But yeah, we just had the most amazing weekend, and the fact that I also hit this milestone within that just was like the cherry on top. So, whew, like I felt myself tearing up several times throughout that. I really do need to go and let myself have a good cry about everything. But yeah, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to become a Taurian. Speaking of becoming a Taurian, all of my social media links and my Discord link are down in the description. We'd absolutely love to have you come hang out in the Discord community, and I will see you guys in the next video. Rock on.